I've got my camera battery, which is definitely not going to last all day, so I'm going to have to switch the phone camera at some point. Then I'm going to bring a lunch. Got my ticket inside of here. Extra batteries. I think we're good to go. Tripod. I think that's all we need. I don't think we need much else. The weather today does not look good whatsoever. It is absolutely downpouring. I just hope the event's not being canceled. I have no idea how to figure that out. But last year when we went, it was pouring rain when we arrived, and the event still went on, so hopefully this year will be the same. But yeah, the rain looks worse than last year, but we'll see. Well, unfortunately, downpouring just like last year. But hopefully, once we drive towards Fuji City, weather could be better. Although Fuji Speedway is on the base of Mount Fuji. This is probably downpouring rain over there. It's probably even worse than it is over here. But we'll see once we get there. I just hope this doesn't last all day, but we'll do the best we can. Not much we can do about it. Ugh, there we go. Whew. I am still totally in love with this. And now today, we'll be able to test it for real, see how the tires feel, and see if we can feel any difference between the wideness of the rims and tires. And because it's pouring rain as well, we'll get to see how these tires behave in rain weather. So let's give it a go. I've been following this 8.6 in front of me for like the past half an hour. He's probably going to the exact same place we are. That's pretty awesome. And we've made it, Fuji Speedway. Oh my god, it feels so good to be back. Woo, here we are. There's not as many people here this time. Maybe they thought it was canceled or something. But there is literally like nobody here this time. That's crazy, but we made it. Super excited to check this out. Dude, I'm excited. I'm gonna get parked here, which will probably take like half an hour. But we made it perfectly on time. It's exactly 9 o'clock right now, so perfect. So let me get parked up and then we'll get this day started, and the rain seems to be letting up a little bit, which is awesome. So let's go get parked. And we're in. They're playing Initial D music everywhere because this year is apparently the 30th anniversary of Initial D, and they're doing like a huge collaboration. So they're gonna be blasting Initial D music all day long, and apparently they're gonna be unveiling something according to the internet, what I've read. So we'll see what it is, but let me get parked up here. This is going way faster than last year. Last year it took about half an hour to 45 minutes to get parked. This year, within like 5 minutes, I think we'll be parked, which is awesome. So let's go. And we've made it. We're finally parked. That only took like 5 minutes. I swear, last year it took like 45 minutes to park because there was so many people. But I think this year, because it's pissing rain right now, like it's like a freaking typhoon right now, it's probably why there's less people. I'm noticing there's way less Hachirokus than last year. Like half of the cars here aren't even 8.6s, which is interesting. Maybe because there's other things also happening here at the same time as the 8.6 BRZ meet. So that's probably why there are a bunch of like other people here, not just all 8.6s like last year. But we're here. Now I'm gonna get drenching wet for the next 5-6 hours while I'm filming for you guys, because it is dreadful right now, but we gotta walk all the way up there. So let's go do that. Also, at the entrance, we got a 30th Initial D pamphlet or whatever, probably this, yeah, the schedule. That's all we got this year. Last year we got like little gifts and stuff like that. This year nothing. Interesting. Still, pretty cool. We'll see what's up there. There's gonna be a lot of different things compared to last year, that's for sure. So let's go check it out. All right, so we're here at Fuji Speedway 2025 for the 86 BRZ Style Meet X Initial D collaboration, because there's something Initial D related happening because it's like the anniversary. So but we're here. It took like 2 hours to get here, which is nuts, but we made it perfectly on time. And now we just gotta walk up to the venue in the pouring rain, but hopefully it'll let up a little bit. Oh shoot, wait, we gotta check this out. We're probably gonna see a lot of this here. Yep. Most likely we're gonna see a lot of that here. But anyways, yeah, we'll go into the venue first and then we'll take a look at everything. This is crazy though. But yeah, we'll check out everything. All right, so we're in the venue now. There are no cars parking up here. Last year it was filled with 86s parking right here, like hundreds of them. This year, nothing. It's just empty space, but they got some Initial D collaboration happening behind me. There's a huge lineup of people right there. Maybe I'll check it out. I don't know. It might be limited edition like Tomitos or something. Might be worth it to line up. I don't know. Kind of want to go in the venue first. It's kind of started raining again, so let's get to the main area and see what we can find. Damn. What is this thing doing here? Crazy. I don't know who this belongs to though. If any of you know, let me know in the comments, who does this belong to? I actually have no idea. It probably has a person's name on it, but I'm not sure. Crazy, look at that stance. That's insane. That is absolutely insane. Oh my god. True drift spec. Can't really see inside. It's probably going to be hard to see inside most of the cars just because it's raining. Try the best I can, but what do they got in here? Ooh. I think we can get in there. Let's see. Oh, this might be the lineup for it actually. Yeah, I don't think we're getting in there anytime soon. I'm gonna have to see it from here. Oh wait, we can get in. What the heck are these people lining up for then? I have no idea. Let's go check this out though. Yes. I don't know which one the real one is. It's probably the one that was in the other room. I think these are just replicas. I finally made it to the main area. That took freaking forever because I was checking out everything that was on the other side. We'll go back there later. But for now, I want to check out this main area. This is what we came for. Oh my god, look how close that is. Can you see that? That's like paper thin amount of clearance between the brake and the rotor or the caliper. That's insane. Still pretty cool though. Stock for the most part. I think most of this is probably factory options, maybe. I think so. It looks like it for the most part. As far as I can tell, kinda looks like it. Not bad. I think we saw this last year. It came from Kobe. Yeah, I think this was here last year. Not bad. No idea who it belongs to though. Okay, this was definitely here last year. And there's one thing to my left that I really want to take a look at. I'll show you guys this first. Is this? It's a Valentine kit. I was gonna say maybe wheel side? That's what I was thinking at first, but apparently not. That is nice. I like that a lot. Love the color. Dude, that color is so nice. Definitely on bags without a doubt. Super nice stuff. Yeah, I think this year there's a lot of different things here. So far, I'm not seeing too much that was here last year, actually, which is good. There's different things this time, which is nice. It's definitely worth it to come here for sure, without a doubt. And everything's on tees. Everything, absolutely everything. Nice. See if we can find any 8.6 that's on anything similar to what my 8.6 is on, rim-wise. I highly doubt we're gonna see anything. Everybody's going all out. They've all got like the RS2s, the TAs, and all the mesh style. Everybody's on another level compared to me, for obvious reasons. I'm not sponsored. I don't got the funds. Man, one day. All right, before we continue on, let's go to the corner of the road right here because there's a lot of things coming in right now. So let's just take a look quickly at things driving by and then we'll continue behind me and see what else there is. 8.6, BRZ, GR86. I don't know my Hondas very well. What is that? I don't know what that was. Another BRZ, and then a Vitz. Hell yeah. Highlight of the show right there. Nice. Holy, those are hella exposed. My God, you can see everything under there. That is crazy. Super nice though. I don't mind that color actually. Those rims are 19s, I think. Look a little bit big. Yeah, they're 19s. Thought so. Not too bad. I definitely prefer 18s though, but that's not too bad actually. I don't mind. That's not bad at all.
We're over at the same spot where where we saw you. That's kind of like the fanfare, all the where the initial D poster, the big.
One day, should we? Definitely not this kit, but this color. Also, it's got the EV. My mom actually has that exact same plushie. Oh my God, what the? Wow. Ooh. Quick release. Nice. Maybe one day we'll go this far. I would love to do something like this to my car. Just not on this kit, but you know, the color, stance, all that kind of stuff. I would love to do something like this one day. I don't know if this would be worth daily driving or not, but still pretty nice. I love the color. You guys know that. You guys know I love my purples. You know that. What the heck is that? What kind of a makeshift exhaust is that? What the heck? I think this guy, he bought that exhaust tip from the booth that's down there. They're selling these. Interesting. I like it a lot. Nice. maybe one day, if I can find someone to help me work on my car, maybe we'll do something like this. We'll see. Wait, I just noticed one over here that has very interesting rims on it. Black VSKFs. I don't know if these are custom made for him. They probably were. I don't think VSKFs come in this color. I think, oh, what the, whoa. Okay, yeah, he definitely had these custom made, which I think most people here probably had everything custom made. That is crazy. I kind of like that actually. Wow. That is not bad. That is not bad at all. Can't imagine how much it costs for the owner to get those finished in that color and get them all put on his car and everything. Must have been insane. Also, I have no idea what kit this is, but it looks wild. What the heck is that? That is mad. Transformers like. The side looks really good. Back, I didn't quite see the back actually. It's not too bad. Crazy diffuser. It's not too bad actually. The front is wild though. Yeah, but like I always mention to you is, I can't imagine what it's like driving a wide body car in Japan. Like it must be hectic to go anywhere, yet alone park. Must be insane. I highly doubt anybody daily drives any of these cars that are here. That's cool though. I don't mind that at all. For now, I'm choosing not to film on my DSLR camera just because I have to hold the umbrella, and then holding the camera, that'd be kind of hectic. So if the rain lets up, I'll probably switch to the camera, but for now I'm just gonna film everything on my phone. It's just easier that way. So, and hopefully the stability of the camera is okay for you guys, but we'll see. Maybe I'll pull out the camera later, but for now I'll do everything on my phone just to make it easier for myself. Wait, this isn't part of the show, but can we take a look at that 86 over there? That van can get out of the way. Please don't tell me you're gonna park right in front of it. Please don't park right in front of it. I kind of want to see this. He's parking right in front of it. Of course he is. All right, whatever. Also, there's a limited yellow over there. And then nobody parking here. There's a lot less than last year, I'll say that for sure. But different variety, that's for sure. Less than last year, but way different variety compared to last year. That's for sure. I've only seen maybe one or two 86s so far that we saw last year here. This year it's completely changed up, which is nice. It's some fresh new stuff to show you guys. Super nice. Here's another one with a color I would love to do to my car. If I could find someone to ride my car in this exact color, I would love to do it. That'd be insane. That is really nice. I like that a lot. Wow. Something about this really stands out to me. It's probably because of how subtle it is. And there's no, I just realized it's not even on a kit of any kind. Well, I mean, yeah, it's got the splitter side skirts, but it's not on a wide body of any kind, and it looks really good like that. I like this a lot. Here, you guys can scan that if you want to. Probably leads to his. Yeah, actually, yeah, it does. It leads to his Instagram. I'm gonna follow this guy later. I'm definitely not following this guy, so I'm gonna do that when I get my hands free later. Somebody come here to Japan and help me work on my car so we can do something similar to this. I would love to do something just like this. Maybe one day, if I can find someone. Definitely would love to go this direction. So I just talked to the owner of this thing, that guy over there, and he gave me a sticker of himself. I followed him on Instagram. You guys should follow him too. This is sick. Honestly, We've yet to see like half of what's here. This is already close to taking the trophy. You guys know I always give a trophy to the car that I like the most. Anytime we go to one event, this is pretty close to it. Like last year, I'm probably gonna try and see if I can buy something. I don't know what, maybe another t-shirt if I can find something. But we'll see. The rain has kind of stopped, so I might go back to my car and put some of my stuff down. And then we can kind of walk around and see if we can find something to buy. Ooh, I want to check this out. I really want to check this out. This is exactly what I wanted to buy when I was first looking for an 8.6. Hachiroku. This is exactly what I wanted, but it's super hard to find one just because they're super limited, obviously. But this is nice. I think this should be the 2015 model. Yeah, it is. Looks like it. God, I love the interior. Yellow stitching. Even just the stitching makes such a big difference. God, I love this so much. Really wish I had the chance to get one of these. Honestly, if I had a chance to get one of these, I would actually trade my current 8.6 for this. I would actually. That is so nice. I love that a lot. With, of course, as you guys know, the Nerf spec. I'm always fangirling over the Nerf spec. So nice. I would actually swap out the taillights and then swap out the rims. That's what I would do if I had this. Aside from that though, I love it exactly the way it is. I wish I had it. Wish I could get one. But it would have been like double the price of the Hachiroku that I have if I would have bought one of these, if I actually found one. Still, really cool. You can always dream, right? You can always dream. Oh, these were definitely here last year. The hydrogen and electric. I think we saw these last year. I don't know if I showed them to you guys or not though. Oh, they don't have the hoods open, so we can't. Oh, here we go. Hydrogen powered. That's insane. Oh my god. If only they could bring these back into production and then put either electric or hydrogen and put them on the market. Do you think they'd sell? What do you guys think? Do you think these would sell if they put these back on the market and kind of made it more modernized and more legal for today's standards? What do you think? I honestly think it would work. Would be so nice. That's pretty crazy. I don't know what they plan to do now with these, because these have been like this for years and years now. So I don't know what the next step is. I don't know what they plan to do. I don't know. I hear engines, which means a race has probably started, so let's go check it out. It's not a trip to Fuji Speedway without watching a race, right? Like I always mention to you guys, and we only come here once a year, so now's our only chance. Let's go check it out.
は2ドアと3ドアがありますね。横から見るとすごく違いが分かると思うんですけれども、サーキットでは3ドアの8段タイプの方が
I don't know if Tsuchiya's in this race or not. He might be one of these, but I don't know. He might be in the green one. I think there was a green one. I think that green one was him. I'm not sure though. I think that was him. Most of them went in for pits, so I think they're pretty much done. Timer's still running though, so I don't know what's happening. I don't know if the race is over or not, but it's getting close to noon, so I think we'll head back to the car and we'll eat some lunch, and then we'll walk around again. because I have no idea what's happening now. I think they're all taking pit stops now, so nothing really happening right now. The rain has let up a little, so we'll definitely go back to the car now, put some of my stuff down, eat lunch, and then I think maybe we'll walk through the parking lot like we did last year, and I'll show you guys some of the things that are parking in the parking lot, because it's pretty much just as good as the actual event itself. So maybe we'll find some interesting stuff. I'm sure we will. So let's go check it out. I don't know who's on the stage, but there's a lot of people crowding around here, so somebody's up there. I have no idea who though.
ちょっと朝の番組で、ザタッチが天カメって言って、それで結構遠めのカメラで、結構遠くのもう本当に。
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
ザタッチとも3人でね。
I don't know if you guys could tell. I know it's hard to see. If you guys could tell who that was on the left, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea who that is. I don't know if I can show you any better.
真冬だし見えないし熱湯風呂だし見えないし俺もちょっとなんか嫌だなと思ってでもまあ真冬で熱湯風呂だったらまあ暑くてもそんなにあれかなと思ってでなんか公園みたいな住宅地の真ん中でやって
Found my car right in front of me. I actually got lost, believe it or not. I had to look around a bit. I finally found it, so we're back. So let's quickly eat some lunch, and then we'll walk around this parking lot just to see what there is before it starts pouring rain again. And then I want to head back into the venue as quickly as possible, because I do want to buy a t-shirt, at least a t-shirt, maybe like a wristband if I can find something so I can add it to the collection. So let's quickly do all of that. We'll head back up to the venue after I finish eating lunch. All right, lunchtime. Also, I gotta put this on the car somewhere right here. I'm gonna do that later when I got my hands free. Definitely gonna put this on there. That's hilarious. But first, lunch. I'm starving. Let's go. And it's kind of starting to rain again, so we gotta do this quick. All right, I finished my lunch, and the rain has kind of let up again, so let's quickly walk around here before I need to grab my umbrella again and see what we got here, because this is crazy. I'm just gonna walk around this parking lot. There's like 3 parking lots, but we'll do it just around this one. That'll be more than enough. There's like 20 rows to go through, so let's check it out. We'll start from way over there in the corner and work our way all the way across, and hopefully I can find my car again later, and then we'll head back to the venue, and then I'm gonna buy a couple things, and then we'll see what else we got. We'll start somewhere here. That's good enough. Let's see what we can find here. And they're also drifting it up over here. This guy's been going nuts. He's been spinning out a lot though. This guy's literally just been doing laps for like the past 10 minutes while I was eating. He spun out like 3 times though. All right, let's see what we got here. Compared to last year, like I mentioned earlier, there's way less Hachirokus here. There's more variety of other things. I think it's purely because the collaboration event's happening, so a bunch of other people are here as well. But we got a 4-door R34. Nice, nice. Not bad, not bad. Completely stock interior, I bet. Yeah, completely stock interior. This guy didn't bring anything with him. Crazy. Super clean though. Love it. Nice. That's a rental car. Somebody literally rented a car just to come here. That's awesome. That's pretty funny though. This car came from Nagano, which is like up in the mountains a little bit. Oh, these guys are probably together. They're both from Nagano. Blue and red. Okay, sure. Not really my style, but you know, everybody has their own different opinions. 86. Gonna see a heck of a lot of these. I have no idea what that location is. I have no idea where this guy came from. Oh, he's got a full cage and everything. It's so crazy that the A86 has more rear space than the GT86. That's so weird. Even though this car's smaller, I think. It's so weird to me. Look, like there's so much more room in here. Headroom too. Huh. Not bad. Cool. On the Watanabes, of course. Of course. See what else we got. Ooh, what is this? Also, haha, sick. What does that say? Oh, it's a skyline. It actually is a Hakosuka. Damn, son. That is insane. That deep dish is nuts. My god. It looks like he may have made that in his own garage, maybe. It doesn't look like real. Like he just found a cylinder and some metal laying around in his garage and he just welded them together. That's kind of what it looks like. That's really funny. Nice, nice, nice. Completely gutted. Oh, he's got the... You can buy these at, I think, Autobox or something? I don't know. I don't know if you can see that. The little, like, light. This is super Bosozoku style. Nice. Beautiful. And then you got true Bosozoku because he's got the license plate. Yeah, I don't know what happens if you do that to your license plate and you go for inspection. You probably get in trouble for it. I don't really know. Damn. Yeah, that's even worse than that because you can't even see that, whereas that's just messed up. Super nice though. Very DIY though, I can tell you that for sure. So I'm just gonna walk past most of this because otherwise I can't really film it all. I'm gonna run out of storage space on my phone, so I'm only gonna film all the more interesting stuff that I see for you guys because otherwise this would take forever and I do need to go back into the venue to buy something. So we'll just we'll cut until I find some more of the interesting things that you guys would want to see. I've never seen one of these wide-bodied. Actually, it was pretty good. Fitment's not bad either. I have literally never seen one of these wide-bodied. That's pretty nice, actually. Oh god, I can't imagine the offset on these. That's insane. You can fit like the biggest brakes you could possibly imagine in there. That is insane. No wonder he had to wide body. Now I get it. I totally get it now. So nice. I would love to own one of these. But yeah, never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. And we got, this is actually really nice. It's super subtle, but I love how that's done. I like that wing actually. I don't know what that is. It's really subtle, but I do like that actually. Super clean. I think he just washed it too. That's why it looks so clean. That is nice. That exhaust setup, I would love to do that to my car. Whatever that is. I don't know if those are Tome or what it is. Oh, it's nerd spec. Interesting. The diffuser, I really like how that's done actually. It's not overdone. It's like perfect. I like that a lot. And then, shoot, I forget what these are. Work wheels. I don't know what they are though. I'm not sure. Really nice though. Simple, but I like it. Not overdone. It's perfect. Okay, I found one that's pretty cool. I don't really want to film with all the owners like standing at it, but that's pretty sick. They have the cross plate. I don't know why though. For those of you, I think a lot of you mistake what the cross plate actually is. That means The car's not fully insured. So I don't know what the heck they're doing. They couldn't insure it, maybe because it's completely not street legal, but that looks sick. Also, 2 girls driving those cars. Nice. It's not often you see that. Although in Japan it's a little more common to see a female driving. But driving something like that, that's pretty awesome. Pretty insane. Old STI. Civic. Silica. Interesting front bumper on that 8.6. I'm not sure what that is. Pretty subtle so far. Pretty subtle stuff so far. Nothing really too crazy as of right now. But I'll keep walking around. I'll definitely find the most craziest things that I can physically find for you guys. Which might be this one. That wing. He's got that swan neck. That's crazy. Surprisingly, might be street legal. That's kind of crazy though. Literally like a dining table. You could literally sit there and eat dinner. But it accumulates all your rainwater, so you never have to go to the well anymore. You don't have to go to the grocery store to get bottles of water anymore. You can just collect rain on the spoiler, and that's good enough, right? Totally. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. Oh, these are, shoot, what are they? They're completely curbed. Man, these are curbed like crazy. I thought those are RIAs, but I'm completely wrong about that. I think those are wet sports. I don't know exactly though. But yeah, they're curbed them like crazy from drifting or just in general, just hitting the sidewalks or whatever. Or he bought those used at Up Garage. They look like they're heavily used, so that's probably what happened. New Civic in blue. I've never seen this color. That's really nice, actually. That is really nice. I like that a lot. Are those factory? I don't know if those are factory. Those look like 19s, maybe 20s. I don't know. It doesn't say. They're 19s. Wow, they look like 20s. Huh. I didn't think they come factory like that, but apparently they do. On the Type R. In blue. Not bad. Then we got this car came from, is that Hamamatsu? I don't know what that license plate is. I have no idea what that exhaust is, but that is crazy. And then another, not a Type R, just a Civic. Fair Lady Z, Ultra Slam, definitely on bags. Crazy. I didn't think a Hachiroku could get so low. Like, oh my god. Top of this car is literally like at my stomach height. Like, that's crazy. Super nice though. Mesh rims. Not bad. Very simple. He's done literally nothing to the rear. I think he poked out the exhausts a little more because factory, I don't think they're like that. Mine aren't like that. I don't think so. I don't know what he did, but I think he modified it a little bit. But aside from that, nothing's been done. Just the stance itself. It's crazy that just doing that is enough to change the whole look of the car. That's pretty crazy. Oh, what the, I just found, wow. I found one of these. This is still a thing, huh? I've never actually seen a car like this in person where they make it look all cartoon-like or whatever, or like comic book-like. That's wild. I've never seen one of these in person. That's actually crazy. I think he has the glow plate too. The K-car glow plate. Those are super rare. Man, that is crazy. I don't know what to feel about that. Well, on this car specifically, I don't know how to feel about that. If it was on like this or something, then maybe it would look pretty cool. But yeah, that's kind of interesting. I'm not sure what exactly it's supposed to resemble, but pretty funny nonetheless. I thought this trend died out years ago, but apparently people are still doing it. That's kind of funny. All right, what else can we find? I'm just gonna cut across here because I don't see too much in this area. Oh, here's one. Here's an interesting one. It's got a bit of a kit on it. And blacked out headlights. Not bad, not bad. Oh, he did the... What did he do to the front, actually? It looks like he did a front grille delete and then he pushed it back farther and then he put like a, I don't know what that is, like a cross frame on the front. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Ooh, what is this? It's not a Laurel. What is this? I don't know what this is. A Carina? I don't know what this is. It is a Mark. Oh, it's actually a Mark II. What the? Damn, I've never thought a Mark II would be like. I don't think of a Mark II like this when I think of a Mark II. I think of it as a typical one that we all know. That is pretty nice, actually. That is really nice. It's so freaking long. Holy. Cars from the, I don't know, 80s, 70s, 80s? I don't know. It's so freaking long. The trunk is massive. That is nice, though. Also, somebody trying to show off over there. Ultra stretch on... I don't know. I'm not too familiar with these. No, that's pretty cool though. He's straight piped, I think. Can't imagine what that must sound like. Not sure what a old Mark II sounds like when it's straight piped. That must be insane though. Okay, this kind of reminds me of the one that we saw at, where was it? Was it Stance Nation? I forget what event it was, the last event that we were at. This really reminds me, it might be the exact one actually. That is so nice. I freaking love this color. It is so nice. Super clean. This guy definitely either just bought this thing or he literally had it detailed, like completely cleaned and detailed. Like that is the cleanest you'll ever see rims in your life. My God, and he's got the Brembos with basically no clearance whatsoever. That must be so sketchy to drive. Holy, absolutely no clearance. But on my 8.6, I would love to put Brembos on it because I gotta upgrade the brakes because they're horrendous, the stock brakes. So we gotta do something about that. I would love to get purple Brembos if we could find any. And if I can find someone to help me look for them and install them in my car, I would love to do that. This is really nice though. And he's on Pilot Sport 5s, I think. Yeah, Pilot Sport 5s, of course. Of course something like this would be. Also, speaking of the tires, I told you guys wherever the heck my car is, I don't even know where the heck it is. It's somewhere over there. I told you guys I would tell you what I felt when it came to driving on the new tires that we put on the car, which is the Ventus V12 Evo 2s. So the tires are actually really good. So when I was driving, it was pouring rain. It was roughly about a 2-hour drive to get here, completely on the highway. It was great. Like handling felt really good. Stability was amazing. In the pouring rain, the handling of the tires and all the grip and everything was honestly outstanding. For the price that I paid for the tires, honestly, I'm more than happy. But it's probably because they're completely brand new and I haven't broken them in yet, so maybe that's why. But yeah, they're really good tires. So Ventus V12s, got them for a good deal. Maybe you guys should too. I don't know. I feel like I'm sponsoring them or something, but no, they're actually really good. I'm really impressed. Ooh. Whoa, okay. GT86 on Watanabe's. Okay, I don't know how to feel about that. I will say, in person, this actually looks pretty interesting. On camera, this might look totally whack to you guys, but that's an interesting idea. Huh. And then we got... that's pretty nice, actually. Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of 8.6s parking in here that have these exact rims. Everybody has these. I don't exactly know what they are, but they're Advan Racing rims of some kind. I don't know exactly what they're. I don't know off the top of my head. But everybody's rocking these rims. I have yet to see an 8.6 with anything similar to what I have, which may or may not be a good thing. I don't know. That probably says something about the rims that I have. I mean, I pay like nothing for them, so. But anyways, let's take a look at this. Oh, this came from Hamamatsu. I have no idea what that rear bumper is. It's like not even a bumper at all. That is wild. Why do I feel like that's paint and not wrap? For some reason, I feel like that's paint, not wrap. Although I'm probably completely wrong about that because of the roof. I don't know, but that's pretty sweet actually. Stock interior. Nice. Oh, he's got the LED strip just like what I have in my car. That's pretty funny. And then I'm pretty sure that sticker, that's not real carbon fiber. There's no way. There's no way that's real carbon fiber. Still, pretty nice though. I've definitely seen these rims somewhere at a garage. I didn't know they fit an 8.6. I thought the PCD was completely wrong, but apparently there is a set that works for the 8.6. Unless he modified this completely, I have no idea. But he's also curved them completely as well. Definitely on 19s, I think. Oh, he's on 20s. Holy jeez, these are 20s. Wow. So the aspect ratio of the tires must be like less than 30. I don't know exactly. No, it is 30. That's insane. God, can you imagine debeating on that? That must be insane. Wow. What else do we got? What else do we got? Ooh, there's a Hakone edition. I've never seen one of these in person, the Hakone edition. Wow, that is a nice color. Oh my god, that is a very nice color. Wow. I like that a lot. That is super, super nice. The Hakone edition, I can't imagine how much it costs to buy this thing. Must be like almost 3 times the price of the cost of my Hachiroku. But that is so nice, that color. I was not expecting that this color would look so nice in person. Not a huge fan of the rims, the color, the bronze. But the color of the car itself, I love that a lot. I think this is called the Hakone edition, if I'm not mistaken. That's pretty awesome. Also, he's got the letter license, but I forget exactly what those mean. But I think they were running out of numbers, so you get letters instead. Or something, I don't know, there could be a different thing behind it, I don't know exactly. He came from Kobe though. That's pretty damn far from here. That's like a 5 or 6 hour drive from here. That must have been a lot of fun to drive this thing. That is really cool. On Brembos, which I think come factory. And again, absolutely no clearance whatsoever. That is so sketchy. But still, if it comes from factory, then it must be perfectly fine. That is really nice though. What else we got? Why does it smell like... It smells like incense sticks. What the heck? That's kind of weird. At a racetrack? Really? Okay. Chaser? Chasers are massive, dude. Not bad, though. Those looks like BMW rims. I don't know what those are. They look like they belong on a BMW, like an M3 or something. Interesting. What else? What else do we got? What else do we got? I'm seeing a lot of stock 8.6s this year. Not a lot of modified ones this year. Not like heavily modified, I mean. Oh, there's another Hakone edition right here. Oh, but this is a GR86, so this is actually even more rare than the last one we saw. I didn't know this was on the market already, unless he painted the car in this color. It looks slightly different. The paint color, it's slightly different. This might not be real, actually. He may have just done this himself, maybe. That's kind of cool, though. Also, I just realized every car's parking, like this parking lot is so squished. I don't know how these cars are going to get out of here if they have to leave early. There's absolutely no space for them to get out of here. I don't know how they're going to leave. They got to wait until some of these cars get out of here. Ooh, okay, here's something. Twin 8.6s. In both the sunrise yellow. I think they must have painted. What the heck is this? Oh my god, what is that hood? What kit is this? That is insane. What kit is this? He's got the stock front bumper with a lip on it, which looks really nice. What the heck? It's molded like crazy. If anybody knows, let me know in the comments. What kit is this? Oh my god, there's so many mold lines all over it. That's insane. Wow. Also, what are those seats? Oh, they're Sparko seats. I gotcha. Is gas caps open? Oh, you can't actually close it, I guess. Seriously though, what the heck is this kit? It's not bad. I've never seen anything like this. That's wild. That's totally wild. And then we got his fitment's a little bit off the... well, it's probably street legal that way. I have no idea what that location is, where they came from. Man, those side skirts must drag out everything. See what the front looks like. I love the rear. The rear, actually, I love that. Actually, it's simple. The side skirts are a little much, though. Not bad, not bad. I've definitely seen that front bumper somewhere. Kind of looks like it belongs like on an S15 or something. That's not too bad. He is that concerned about getting water in the engine. That's probably why he did that. He doesn't want water in the engine. Oh, that stance. Bro, like, only like 30% of the tire is actually contacting the ground. I can't imagine how slippery the steering wheel must be while he's driving. That must be so dangerous. My God. He probably feels like he's floating at all times when he's driving. The fronts are a little better, but the rears, oh my God, I can't imagine how much this thing must slide around and lose traction. Again, another location I'm not sure. I've never seen a location with just a single kanji. Man, this is insane. When I didn't even notice this here. What the heck? Wow. Well, that shift knob is pretty cool, actually. I think I may have seen those on Amazon. That's kind of cool, actually. Huh. Oh, he's got a full roll cage in here. I didn't even notice it. Wow. What does that say? That car had one too. Oh, they all do. These guys are all together. They all have the same windshield banners. I don't know what that says. I can't read that font. Cross Gia. I don't know what that says. If anybody can read that, let me know in the comments. What does that say? I have no idea what that says. But yeah, all these guys are probably together. Nice. All right, starting to rain again. I would show you guys more of this, but I need to go grab my umbrella, and then we need to go back into the event because I do actually want to buy something and then bring it back to the car, and then I don't know, maybe walk around some more, see what else we can find. But I need to grab my umbrella right now. It's kind of starting to pour rain again. Ooh, hello. What do we have here? Hello. That's really cute, actually. I just noticed it while I was walking past it. It's like poking between the cars. That's really cute. That's funny. That's like actually cute. All right, back with the umbrella we go. I really don't want to carry it anymore, but it's starting to rain again. It's supposed to let up, but I don't want to risk it, so I'm just gonna carry the umbrella. All right. Let's go. Also, another look for you guys. Yeah, I have yet to see another Hachiroku with anything similar to what I have. Everybody has the 5-spoke Advans or TEs. Nobody's on anything similar to this. So that's either really cool or really embarrassing. You guys tell me though. Is that cool or embarrassing? I freaking love this. I'm still in love with it. But yeah, I'm one of a kind, which is awesome. Anyways, let's head back to the venue. It's pouring rain again, so let's go there quickly and buy something, I guess. This thing was in the event last year. I don't know if you guys remember this. Any event we go to, this thing's always there. He's not part of the event this year, probably because it's really expensive. Or this year, they were a lot more strict and there's less available space for people to enter their cars in. So he's here in the parking lot this time. Yeah, we see this thing absolutely everywhere, but not in the actual venue this time. But I think he definitely he swapped out the rims. He had T7Rs, I think. He swapped them out. Interesting. I like this a lot better than the T7Rs that he had. That's pretty nice. So I have no idea who Graf Zeppelin is though. You guys tell me. That could be Hololive or something. I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Alright, I don't think we walked down here yet. So we'll check all this out. And then I'll head to wherever the main booth was so I can buy maybe a t-shirt or something if I can find something. It's starting to downpour again though, so we'll make this quick. But I think we got some more things to see over here. Oh, okay, these must be RIAs. I could be wrong actually. Not 100% sure. They are BBSs though, but I don't know if those are RIAs or not. I could be completely wrong about that. Not bad. Black to gold. Yeah, it's not bad. Not something I would do, but that's not too bad. I don't know actually, that might be a simulator. Let's see from the front if we can see anything. I don't know what that, I think it's a simulator. Yo, that's kind of sick. Oh, it is. It's an actual simulator. Nice, so I just got one of the wristbands from the booth right there. Sick, so we can add this to our collection now. I love that it's in a completely different color this year, not the blue and red like last year. This is awesome. So now we have like 4 or 5 of them. That's awesome. Definitely putting this in the car for sure to add to the collection. Nice. Ooh, that is so clean. Oh my god. Wow. Nice. Oh, it's got the official Tsuchiya collaboration seats in it. I've never seen these in person. I know someone that has these actually. I forget how many there were ever made. Really small number of them ever made. That's really cool. That is really cool. God, this thing is so clean. Wow. Dude, I just got a second one. Hell yeah, let's see if we can get as many as possible. That'd be really funny. They're literally just handing them out to everyone. I literally got another one. That's awesome. not really finding anything that I want to buy. I just walked around the venues, stuff like that, all the merch places. A lot of things are sold out already, so I think I missed out on my chance to get something that I wanted. But we'll keep walking around, we'll see what else I can find. Hopefully I can come out with something. I'd love to buy a t-shirt or something, but not really finding anything so far. So we'll see, I'll keep looking around. If I can find something, I'll definitely buy it when I have the chance to, otherwise they're gonna sell out. So keep walking around, but it's still pouring rain, so make one more loop around, and then I think we'll be good to maybe sit down and watch a little more of the races if something's gonna happen later. Looks like they brought everything over here. I think they're gonna unveil something here, so we might want to check this out. It's at 1:50. They're gonna do something that's in like 15 minutes from now. I think they're gonna do something here. Maybe we'll come back. There's gonna be so many people though. We're not gonna be able to see anything.
皆様お待たせいたしました。だいぶね、雨も降ったり止んだりで、なかなか皆様の、86スタイル2025の、なんていうの、練り歩きじゃないか、楽しみもね、非常にこう雨に翻弄されてると思いますけれども、さて、というわけでですね、ここからはカスタマイズトークショーということで、実はもうこの目の前に各ドライバーの皆さんの愛車がですね、置かれておりますので、一体全体どんなカスタマイズがされているのか、そしてどんなこだわりがあっていじっているのか、そのあたりをですね、聞いてみたいと思います。今回あと、モニターにいろいろとクローズアップされたものが出てくると思いますので、ぜひ皆さんね、ビジョンと、そしてですね、登壇された皆様のコメントなんかも聞きながら楽しんでいただきたいと思います。さて、それではですね、早速出演者の皆様にステージお越しいただきたいと思います。皆様大きな拍手でお迎えください。さあ行きましょうか。まずは土屋圭一さんです。どうぞお越しください。こんにちは。続いて折戸学さん、どうぞお越しください。さあ続いてトヨタガズレーシングから佐々木正宏選手です。どうぞお越しください。さあ続いてスバルを代表して久保凛太郎選手です。どうぞステージにお上がりください。井口の何やってやるの？
まず外装周りでいうと、マサさんと同じくグローじゃない、タクティデザインですね。はい、タクティデザインっていう名前で。
タクティデザインって何？
BRZ だからね。
そう、はい。
あ、そうか。
これオリジナル？
そうです。
タクティオリジナル？
一応タクティオリジナルです。
まあだから86と BRZ だとフロント周りが違うんで、それに合わせたフロントリップっていうことですよね。
そうですそうです。
はい。がぐるっとついてるのと、最近ボンネットを変えたってことです。
かっこいい。そこかっこいい。
これはGR ガレージミッドインターさんが独自で作った GR ガレージが自分たちで作ったエアロのボンネットを昔イベントやった時にその場で買ってその場でつけてました。
これかっこいいよ。
これかっこいいね。
にして壊れて、でフォーミュラアトランティックの500万のエンジン買って、
はい、
2ヶ月で壊れて、でその後もう 7AG しかねえだろ。世の中大体ちょっと 7AG が流行りだしてきた。
コルクありますね。
そうそう。
これボンネット開けていいんですか？
いいよ。
だいぶ緑だと思いますよ。
これ土屋さんドリドリメッシュですよね。
そう、ドリドリメッシュ。
ドリドリメッシュ1
ホイールね。
今土屋さんドリドリメッシュ2作ってますから。
あ、そうなんですか？
はい、
失礼職人。
ね、全部グリーンで。
赤すごい綺麗。
ドアも軽いですね。これドアカーボンですか？
いやカーボンじゃないよ。
ノーマルですか？これ軽い。嘘？これ絶対ノーマルじゃないと思う。軽い。ノーマルじゃないよね。
あわん。
選手に改めて大きな拍手をお願いいたします。
ありがとうございました。
Well, that was really cool. I got a really good spot. I was in the front. There were so many people behind me as soon as the event actually started. It's crazy that I actually got so close to all of that and filmed as much as I could for you guys. And yeah, I've never been so close to Tsuchiya in my life. It was kind of crazy. So Yeah, that was awesome. I had actually stood there and watched the entire thing. It was almost an hour long. My legs are killing me now, so we'll make one more quick round, see what we got here, and then maybe we'll head out of here because it's still raining. It's kind of hard to film like this, so take a look around and see if we find any last little bits that we haven't seen yet. Oh, this thing's here again. We see this every year. This was at where was this actually? I think this was at Tokyo Auto Salon as well, and then it was here last year for the A6 event. Pretty cool. I don't know if they changed it or not though. They may have. I think it's on different rims. I don't remember exactly what it was on last time, but I think they changed it. Bet you all want to see this. Can you guess who this belongs to? Yep. That's right. I think he's definitely changed this a bit. I don't really remember it looking quite like this. It's pretty cool though. He's definitely put that wing on, and I think he changed the rims out completely. Super cool though. Really nice. Really, really nice. Nothing done to the interior except for his signature seats, of course. That's about it. Nice, dude. Recently, a lot of Sparko seats. I'm seeing that a lot. That's interesting. We didn't really see too much of that last year. Oh, this thing's on FXZs. We saw one last year that was on FXZs. I'm pretty sure these are FXZs, or there's something really similar to them. But yeah, we saw one last year and I thought they looked so good on the GR. I wonder if a GT had these, what they would look like. I've never seen a GT with anything similar to FXZs or RIAs or anything like that. But on the GRs, they look really good actually. But I think the look of them are a little too modern for GT86 or anything older than that. But on the GR, it works really well. I like it. I don't mind it at all. Probably the reason we don't see too many 86s or anything like that in general running these rims is because these are probably the most expensive rims you could buy. It's kind of crazy. For the amount that it costs to buy one set of these, I could buy like 10 of the rims that I have, which is kind of embarrassing, but yeah, it is what it is. Still really nice though. I'll never get to that territory. Still nice to see though. Oh, okay, we can see it now. There's one 86 Hachiroku over here that I wanted to take a look at because it kind of, for some reason, looks like a Lexus to me or something, but the color scheme is wild. I don't know what that is. You guys can probably tell what I'm trying to show you guys right now. This thing is wild. I don't know if I can walk over there. Yeah, that thing is wild. What the heck? I don't know if you can see that from here. Yeah, pretty crazy, and that A86 is really nice in the wine red color. That's really nice actually. It's funny, there's some not just here, but like in the parking lot as well. There's some cars that are super nice and I think deserve to have a spot in here compared to some of the things that are actually in here, but instead they're in the parking lot. So I feel like the parking lot is just as good or even better than the actual event itself, because I don't know why, but this year they're really limiting how many people are displaying their cars. Maybe because it's raining, I don't know. So there's not too many people that want to display their car, bring it out here and get it all wet or anything like that, you know. No idea what that kit was. That was crazy. That was kind of wild. That stance was nuts. Probably has troubles driving that thing straight, if I'm being honest. But still, cool to see. I would never do something like that to my own car since I daily drive it. But before we get on out of here, I always give my imaginary trophy to my favorite car at every event that we go to. So I think this time we shall do that as well. And you could probably guess which one it is because you can see it behind me. So let's walk over there and I'll tell you guys, out of all the cars in here, which one was my favorite in the show. And here you go. That's it. Someone help me do this to my car. Maybe one day we could do something similar to this if I can get help from someone. But yeah, this takes the trophy. I picked this one. Let's take one last look at the track, see if there's any people at all sitting there. If there is, then there's probably something gonna be happening. Otherwise, I think I've shown you guys pretty much everything. Yeah, I think so. Well, at least all the things that you guys would want to see. I'm just gonna, for the rest of the day that I'm here, because it's only like 2 or 3 o'clock right now, I'm just gonna put the camera down and just enjoy myself so I can have my hands free and not be tired holding the camera in my hands. Okay, they're playing music at the racetrack, so I think something's about to start. So let's go check it out quickly.
サーキットを迎える舞台にスモークとともに描かれる奇跡はまさにリアルなイニシャル D と言っても過言ではないでしょうか。さあ本日はその F2J 参戦ドライバー、そしてステップアップリーグ F2J2
spectators, but
というステップアップリーグで戦う
there's nothing lining up on the track, so I don't know what's happening.
ドリフトショーを皆さんにお楽しみをいただきたいと
I
思
don't know
い
if
ます。
anything's gonna
本
happen.
日このコーナー
Oh, they're drifting. They're drifting from here to here. So we need to go down there to see it. They're doing drift sessions just in this corner here. So we got to go down there to see it. Well, unfortunately we missed most of that, but at least I caught the tail end of it so we can show you guys even just a little bit. That was fun though. The FD, apparently, the driver's 14 years old is what they said, which is crazy. I don't know how you can get into that at the age of 14, but that's insane. If only I could have done the same. You can always dream, right? It's never too late. But yeah, that's crazy. 14-year-old driving the FD. That's insane. I might buy a lanyard because my old one broke. So maybe I'll buy one, I don't know. my lanyard and purple key holder. Nice. Of course. I bought something at least, not really related to the event itself. A little different, but still Formula Drift. Always wanted to see this event and participate in stuff like that. So at least I bought something. Good enough for me. Last little look at what's left here. I think didn't we see this somewhere? Was it Tokyo Auto Salon? Somewhere we saw this thing, didn't we? It's I believe it's an S660, but with a NSX body kit mold. I think that's what it is. Yeah, the cockpit area looks like an S660. I think that's what it is. And then they modified it into a NSX, which is crazy. Yeah, I think we've seen this before. I'm pretty sure we've seen this somewhere before. I think it was Tokyo Auto Salon. That's hilarious. That's absolutely hilarious. Yeah, I have no idea which one the actual one. It was probably one of the ones that was in the booth over there, or in the garage that we saw when we first got here. I don't know which one it is. There's too many replicas nowadays. Oh, hey, here they are. Wait a minute. They actually came out here. We get to take a closer look at this. So the FD over here that was driving, the driver is actually a 14-year-old, which is insane. But yeah, these were on the track that we saw earlier. And that rotary sounded insane. Oh my god. Look at that. How many sponsors do you need? That's crazy. Oh my god. Oh, it was an R32. I thought it was an S13 when we were watching. I couldn't tell, we were too far away. It was actually an R32, what the heck? I really thought it was an S13 from a far distance. Wow. That is really cool. Gonna about do it. It's almost 4 p.m. right now. I'm getting really hungry and I got a 2-hour drive back home. So yeah, I think we're gonna call it. That was a lot of fun though. But yeah, I think I've shown you guys everything I could. Just about everything. So I think I'll head on out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed. That was the Fuji 86 BRZ STYLE X Initial D collaboration. It was a lot of fun actually. Quite different to last year, if I'm being honest. Last year, completely different variety last year. I think it's because of the collaboration this year, so they changed up a bit. Quite a bit more AE86 related stuff. And I'm not sure if it's today or if it's tomorrow, but they're apparently unveiling something for the AE86. I don't know what it is. I don't know if we missed it or if it's tomorrow. I'm not going to be here tomorrow. So I guess we missed whatever it was, but they were unveiling something really big. Also, that music is really loud. That is way too loud. That is way too loud. So I'm gonna get on out of here. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be here again next year for sure. I only come here like once a year because it's a little bit too far away from where I live and it's really expensive. Just to get here and back, just using the freeway, gas money, and then the event price itself, I'm paying like over $100 for it. So hopefully this is worth it for you guys to watch, and it was a lot of fun for me to film for you guys. Unfortunately, the weather was just not good at all. I had to hold my umbrella the entire time, but yeah, I did the best I could. And hope you guys enjoyed everything this event had to show off. But now I'm gonna head on home, getting really hungry, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. I can't do the usual, my hands are full, so I can't do the, here, I'll go like this. All right, there's one more thing I gotta do before we get out of here. Actually, two more things that we gotta do before we get out of here. One of them, which is, if I can find it here. Yep, I gotta put one of these on right there for sure. Ugh, nice for the collection. Perfect. Now, there's one more thing I gotta do, which you can probably guess what it is. Wait a minute. That'll actually work. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Wana-san, arigatou gozaimasu. Thanks to the owner for this. Oh my god, we've been at a standstill here trying to get out of the parking lot for half an hour. I'm dead serious. I've been sitting here waiting for half an hour to try and get out of here. I'm gonna be here forever. Oh god.